Hey loves, if you want to see how I got this perfect 1/2 look, just keep on watching because girl. So I'm not going to go too into detail with this part, but pretty much I have my powder and I have my 40 developer. These are the only two things that I'm using, and I'm going to mix it up. It's going to be a little bit more watery than toothpaste, so yeah, just mix it to that consistency. Okay, so when you put the bleach on the knots, make sure not to press it down. I pressed it down a little bit too hard and it kind of bleached the roots, and I'm trying to keep the roots black, but make sure you don't press it too hard. And usually when I get wigs, they're double knotted, so I have to go back in and dye it twice, but start off with 15 minutes so you don't like over process anything, and then if you need to dye it again, then you can. So now I'm taking the two front parts of my hair and I'm just doing a triangle. Like I'm parting it into a triangle, and then I'm gonna braid that part up and leave it for now, but I'm gonna be bleaching it. Now for the sides and the back, I'm gonna braid those two parts up because I'm not gonna touch it. It's gonna stay black the whole time. So yeah, I'm just gonna braid those two parts up, or three parts actually. Parting the actual parts that I want to bleach. When I do part it, see how I do every other. It's not just a full like section, it's every other, and then I braid those parts up so I can bleach later. So I have no exact method to how I was trying to section out my hair. I just know I wanted it to be distributed well. So yeah, just make sure the parts that you do want to bleach is throughout the hair, just not on the bottom three parts that you braided up to begin with. So now I'm just going to put that in a ponytail, the bottom three parts, so I know not to bleach those. And then I'm going to take down the parts that I did braid and go ahead and start bleaching those. When you bleach it, I didn't bring it all the way up to the roots because I want to keep them dark. So I just did like a gradient type of look, no hard lines or anything, and I kept it like that. And really, I was just freestyling. Like, this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be trial and error. If you go slow enough, there won't be any errors because you'll be able to catch them. But yeah, just have fun with it. Everybody's will come out a little bit differently. But I am just showing you how I did my method because I definitely wanted the black parts, or I wanted some black parts in my wig. Like I wanted the sides to be black at least. So now I just take it down and I brush throughout the hair because I want it to be kind of gradient and I want it to flow. I just don't want it to have any hard lines like dark light. So I brush throughout it. So this is after the first wash that I did. I made sure to dry it. Please make sure to dry your hair after every time or before every time you're gonna bleach it, because you need to at least see how light your hair has gotten. And if it's wet and you're trying to bleach it on wet hair, you're not gonna see how light it is, and you might end up over processing it. So I take my triangle again and I make it a little bigger actually this time because I wanted more blonde part in the front and I wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic. So yeah, just take as much as you need to. And for this part and the preceding parts where I'm bleaching my hair, I'm really just doing highlights now. So I'm not taking big sections anymore. I'm just dabbing where I want to dab so it can be highlighted and other parts can be low lights. So this is the third time, is it? I think it's the third time. I can't even keep track. This is the fourth time, and this is my last time. And this last time, I probably left it in the longest because I wanted it to be really, really light, like super light. Not anything like a super platinum blonde, but I definitely wanted those to be the brightest parts of my hair. So at first I was gonna diffuse my hair, but then I decided later in the video that I'm gonna straighten it, but this is the products that I used for it. So now this is the first time that I am trying this wig on after it's been bleached. It looks good, it felt good. I'm just trying to see what I need to do next, and throwing it around. And I know I need to go ahead and do something with this lace. So this is where the intricate details start up. At first I just cut the lace so that like it was out of my eyes and stuff. But now this is where it's important. Remember, before you do anything, less is more. So just cut off a little bit at a time so you can go back and cut off more if you need to. A lot of people say not to cut the hairline of the wig, the actual hairline of the wig, but baby, let me tell you, the way my forehead and my hairline is set up, it doesn't work like that. So I cut at least an inch off the hair. Well, I wouldn't say an inch, but I did cut a lot off of the actual wig. And I had to make a new hairline. And when you do that, just make sure that you're gonna be tweezing for a long time. Let me just say that. It probably took me 45 minutes to an hour in this setting to pluck, and I'm gonna probably end up plucking more, just not right now. But yeah, just pluck away, just keep on plucking until your heart's desire. There's no method to this either. It's just what you wanted. So this side is plucked and the other side is not. I just want to show the difference so far. And also a fun note or a fun fact, I like to pluck when the hair is wet because it leaves less of a mess and I can just comb it all out all at once. So I go in with my argan oil heat protectant spray, and I spray it all over and I straighten it. And I'm trying it on again. Y'all, it's a lot of trying on to get this to work. This got to be glued, don't gotta be glued no more. We're gonna be using mousse, and that's it for our edges. The reason why I like mousse over this got to be glued is because you don't have to glue it down. You don't have to give any commitment. If you want to take this wig off after school or after work when you're walking to your car, you can. This is just to seal it down and to do your edges. And then I just put a little bit of foundation on there. Cutting some more. And now I'm finally making my baby hairs. And I don't cut my baby hairs, it's just what I have already. And this is the final look. But thank you so much for watching. You guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. If you've seen 2 of my videos or more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because you're going to be seeing me often.